Now the CNN logos are areas that we can zoom in on and take you down to street level. And then once we're there, we can interact with it even more. So we can move it around, you can see the street names and the buildings, or we can look at it from a different perspective. I enjoy showing this to you because it shows you how technology has evolved. It's much more interactive.